Welcome to the Heated Archives podcast, a smutfic podcast where your heated rivalry fan fiction addiction is accepted and talked about. Do you have too many tabs open? We do too. Come join us as we explore some of the great fics in this community. In this home, we believe that all fanfics are valid, don't kink shame, don't like, don't read, and mpreg is possible. We're your hosts. I'm Micah.
I'm Jeka.
I'm Allie.
This is Micah's reminder to clip the intro from another podcast where they were the intro speaker. There you go.
Insert the intro, big dog.
Yeah.
Big
absolute
dog.
absolute unit. Put that intro in, bish.
So the fic that we are doing this week is called Select All, and it is by Regolith, and then in parentheses, metonym. And the description for this fic is, or the summary description, whatever we're calling it these days. Anyway, Shane didn't remember exactly what was in the folder, but he knew they were all good shots of him. He hastily clicked open the folder, his eyes barely glancing through the dozen or so shots there, vaguely registering a picture with a sunset background from his condo balcony, something of him laughing, a picture of him working at his laptop with his glasses on. The director called him again, and he shook his head, the photos blurring. Whatever. It would have to do. He clicked select all, then the messages icon, then Rosanov's name, hit send. Or, when never hooked up, Shane and Ilya have to collaborate on a league charity project. Shane accidentally sends Ilya a nude. Dun dun dun!
So the tags for this fic are alternate universe, canon divergence, texting, sexting, dirty talk, phone sex, happy ending, getting together, POV alternating, rivals with benefits, rivals to lovers, panic attacks, light angst, Ilya Rosanov is obsessed with Shane Hollander, soft Ilya Rosanov, fluff and smut, idiots in love, webcam/video chat sex, soft Shane Hollander, blowjobs, handjobs, anal sex, anal fingering, sex, fast burn. This is an 11-chapter completed fic that was published in April, and it has a grand total of 47,304 words.
Took a sip of my coffee drink, and it was chunky, so
God.
we're all suffering.
Okay, so aside from your coffee being chunky, tell me something good that happened this week.
I scheduled a tattoo.
Ooh, what are we getting?
So it's kind of a Ren Fair medieval based design, kind of a heraldry thing, and it's this swooping hawk that kind of has a sun behind it. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm trading.
Where are we gonna get it?
Probably like my chest or below, maybe
Okay.
like under bust situation, upper tummy.
Ooh.
But I have some concert tickets that, like, my plans have fallen through for them like twice. So now I'm like, fuck it. Tattoo artist can have the concert tickets, and I'll get new ink. So
That's a great trade. That's a
Yeah.
great trade.
I know.
That's
And
nice.
the tattoo artist was kind of like, maybe what concert tickets? And I'm like, oh, My Chemical Romance. And they're like, yes. Immediately, yes. I'm like, fair.
Like, no questions asked.
Fair, bestie. Yeah. Just get me a t-shirt.
Here you go. Awesome.
Yeah. Jacob, what about you? What's your something good?
My something good was this week was my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
I am now into the Scott Hunter realm.
Paleolithic.
So the Paleolithic era of my life. It is my last year before I am 40, so that's kind of
Hey.
cool. People tell me 40 is kind of cool, so I'll guess I'll spend my 39th year looking forward to that. So it was kind of nice. I got to have dinner with my family and have cake. And to top it off, my husband took me out for a sundae that night, and
Ooh,
I got to enjoy a hot fudge and marshmallow sundae. It was very yummy.
you're fancy.
I know, bougie.
Mhm.
Micah, what about you?
A good thing this week I started a new job,
Hey.
and I'm the third they them to enter the studio. So I'm not alone, and I'm not the only one on the spectrum. Everyone has ADHD, everyone has tattoos, everyone's cool as hell, and I'm never leaving this job. So
Amazing. It sounds like you have found your peoples in your coworkers.
yeah, I'm never gonna leave.
Sounds great.
Like it's like
Yeah,
never
whatever
ever,
you've told us about them, I'm just like, yeah, this sounds like a great crew.
Oh yeah, I'm never
right?
leaving.
Like it sounds like very much Micah's vibe. So I'm like, okay, cool. We vibing with the coworkers.
Yep.
Hey.
As soon as I got asked, like, "Hey, what are your pronouns?" before like even saying anything, I'm like, "Okay, this place is gonna be great."
Look, you're just gonna have to tell them you're an absolute unit of a
Refer to me as Big Dog.
big dog.
I want that
Bi-
business card to just say Big Dog. What are we doing here? What's going on?
All right, so let's talk select all because
Hey.
I read this fic a while ago and
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So I was really glad that we chose to pick it. The one thing I do have to say um, is it's to give everyone context because I think the synopsis does a pretty good job, but the reason they're sending photos is because the charity project is they have to paint pictures of each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I think is going to be hilarious, a bunch of hockey players making
Right.
pictures of each other,
And that
and
does
they're
sound
gonna
like a
auction them
dumb
off.
thing. It does sound like a dumb thing like the NHL would want them to do.
Yeah.
Right. And, like, even in the beginning, Shane says something like, he always is agreeable to do these kind of things,
Yeah.
because he's, like, good, agreeable Canadian golden boy trademark. Um and Ilya's not, so he's very surprised when, like, they're paired up, but of course it makes sense because 'cause they're rivals.
Of course,
You
they're
know,
they're
we're
together at the
we're
top, alone together. Let's
alone
be
Yep.
alone
together.
together.
Um, so that's how they start, and, like, I love the fact that we start with Ilya being an absolute shit.
Oh,
He's
constant.
Mhm.
sending, like, Shane all these, like, photos of, like, him, half naked, him at the gym, him, like, looking at the
At the
dog,
club.
at the club, like, looking all,
There's one that was like pickup zone. He's like at by random signs
yes,
in
because
Yeah.
he's in
Russian.
Moscow.
Yeah, yeah.
And, Shane is just, like, getting these texts, and the very first one made me crackle so hard,
Crackle.
because Shane yes, Shane is, working out on his
He's on
treadmill,
a
I think.
treadmill. It's
Yes,
midnight. He's on a
a la
treadmill.
Peloton.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's just like, I'm definitely not horny. I'm just sprinting at midnight on a treadmill.
Yep. Just
Right?
casually.
And in the midst of his, horny treadmill spiral, he gets a text of like a
Shirtless.
legitimately half naked, shirtless Ilya Rozanov. And he like has to go, hold up, what?
Panic hits the
Because
stop button.
and he's like, what the hell? Like, who's sending me this? Do they know
Yep.
things? Like,
Who
because
are you?
in this fic, Shane has kind of explored his sexuality with
A little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
a little bit more than, we've seen canonically.
Well, yeah, so the
So
divergence is that at the CCM shoot, they didn't make eyes
no,
at each
they did
other,
not hook up.
and they
Yeah.
haven't hooked up.
But, Shane has picked up on
In the meantime.
what but he does mention that, he was super hard during the draft day gym thing.
Yeah.
He saw that Ilya was hard, but then he like booked it out of the CCM locker room.
They
So
felt the
like
tingles, you know?
there was tingles. There was like vibes. So yeah, they're going through this whole thing and Ilya's just like, being Ilya, basically chirping via text.
Yeah.
Which is so funny. And Shane is just like exasperated Shane. Like, okay. And Ilya's like goading him into sending him a picture by saying, like, oh, I'm sending you all these because you have to paint me sexy because I'm
Mhm.
sexy. And
Paint my good
and
side. Hollander.
Shane's like, just use a hockey card.
Just use my rookie card. Google the Rolex ad.
And I was like,
Yep.
oh my God, Shane. Because he is so not like interested in engaging with this project and obviously not
Yep.
engaging with
It's
Rosenoff
not
and his
hockey.
crazy
Why would he
texts.
want to do it? Valid.
Exactly. He doesn't want any part of this.
Yeah, he's doing it because good Canadian boy TM.
TM.
Happy league, happy hockey life thing. But Ilya really goads him into being like, no, I want pictures, I want better. And we actually see Shane talking about it. I don't know if it was a situationship because the language was really confusing.
It was a
Because he was like,
3-month, kind of
thing?
situationship. I don't think they were boyfriends. And Shane, the way he talked about him was like, we didn't really have anything in common, but it was nice to have convenient sex. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
Shane, you're cold-blooded.
And he seemed like very kind of like, I don't like him as a person.
No. But
I
he
don't
was
like you as
into
person, of course.
Yeah, no.
just mouth
But you have a
force.
good mouth.
But you have good mouth.
And I think that Shane liked that this Adam guy pursued him, right?
Yes.
Like I do think that Shane liked that
Yeah, because he
the
worked with him. Like he was on
well,
a
Adam was
shoot
a
or something with
stylist.
them.
Yeah. So yeah, and so Shane described it as a brief 3-month relationship or fling or secret string of hookups, whatever you could call it. They met at a sponsorship photo shoot where Adam had been hired as a stylist and he was flirtatiously open the entire time while dressing Shane in a series of outfits, skirting the
Ooh.
line of professionalism. And then at the end of it, Adam gave him a business card with his personal number and it just said, call me with that winky face.
And 2 underlines.
And so,
But
yeah.
so during this situationship, this 3-month thing, Adam wanted to take photos. And of course, we know Shane being super cautious with this whole like out. He can't be out. He doesn't want to be out. Doesn't want to interfere with hockey TM, the whole 9 yards. But Adam wanted to take photos. So the compromise was he could take photos of Shane, but it had to be on Shane's phone.
In a secret
Um,
locked folder.
yes.
Mhm.
So ensuing, Shane hasn't looked at these photos since the breakup and he's looking at them. And like in the synopsis said, they're Shane's sitting with his glasses. He's looking at his condo balcony, blah, blah, blah.
And
And he sends them off to Rosenoff.
I think that Shane says there's like a dozen or so. So
Yeah, it sounds like there's more than like 3.
Yeah, he just has a
so
folder. He's like, you know what? Adam took these. They're all good. Just here, shut up. Stop texting me. Here's your photos. Have fun.
yeah, fuck off.
Yes.
Yeah, leave
And
me
he
alone.
knows, like,
Little
he's like,
did he
okay,
know.
I'm just gonna send this. I'm just gonna send these, and that'll be it. And there'll be no more talking to Ilya Rosenoff.
Yep.
Not so much.
And then Shane is doing this in the middle of a photo shoot, and the director of the photo shoot is like, "Hey, we need you back." So
Yeah.
that's why he's rushed. He sends off the photos, and then he doesn't look at his phone for like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And Ilya's just fucking freak. He's having a time.
So,
Like,
Micah, why is Ilya having a time with these photos?
yeah.
Because he starts going through them and he's like, okay, whatever photos, and then there's just Shane didn't realize that there's just a fucking nude photo of him in there that Adam
Well,
took, where he's just like, paint me like one of your French girls on the bed. Like
even
he's
before he saw the nude, though, Ilya was gonna like touch himself to the photos. Let's
Oh,
be
yeah,
totally.
100%.
He was like
But then he
in
got to
bed,
that
taking
one.
his shirt off. I have the
Yeah.
description of the nude. Allow me to read it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Proceed.
Hollander, naked, lying on his stomach on a bed. His face was half buried in one of his muscular arms, just the top of his head and one twinkling eye peeking out, looking back almost mischievously at the camera. His entire long, sculpted, naked body was stretched out on the bed, deliciously rounded ass slightly raised in subtle invitation. Ilya's heart felt like it had stopped beating and then it abruptly resumed pounding frenetically. Hollander had sent him a nude? Question mark, question mark. He could not move, felt rooted to the spot, eyes riveted to this miraculous photo he could not quite believe he was seeing. Hollander taking nude photos. No, someone taking a nude photo of Hollander, which implied someone was out there seeing Hollander nude, presumably touching his smooth, gorgeously sculpted body and doing things to it, doing things with it. And fuck, oh fuck, what was that? Ilya's eyes caught something, and oh no, that's where my screenshot ends.
and he and
There's
what does he
and
do?
hold on, let me scroll back in the thick to where it is.
that was the best part.
I know.
I know.
I should have.
Okay.
Someone vamp.
Da, 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 da. All right, here I found it.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Okay, continue.
Fuck. Oh fuck. Was that? Ilya's eyes caught something, and he zoomed in frantically, expanding the area that offered a tiny glimpse of the cleft between Hollander's ass cheeks. A plug. There was a fucking plug in Hollander's beautiful, perfect ass. And all of the breath left Ilya's lungs. Hollander was about to get fucked in this photo, either by a man or maybe by an adventurous woman with a strap. Either way, the implications were too dizzying to catalog. Ilya felt like the world had shifted under his feet. All his assumptions about boring, monk-like Hollander suddenly called into startling question. All he knew for certain was that his dick was very, very hard, and that he needed to know much, much more about how likely it was that he would get to put it inside Hollander. And that's Ilya having revelations.
Yep.
Ilya's having so many revelations.
He's having thoughts. He's having ideas. He's
And then
imagining
because
several things.
Right. And because he's Ilya, he, of course, starts texting Shane
Well,
and chirps him, basically.
he
Yep.
rubs one out first. Let's be clear. He
Yeah.
rubs one
Yeah.
out first.
Mhm.
Comes
So,
very
you know,
quickly.
he's, a little worked up
Yeah.
over the situation.
Bricked up.
Bricked.
Brick house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's still in Moscow. So they're still separated. And so he's chirping Shane basically by text.
And Shane's still at a photo shoot. Has
Yeah.
no idea.
And then like
Which
drives
is so
home.
funny.
And
Yeah,
he's
and
just
Ilya's
ignoring
just
Rosan's
having
text.
and Ilya's having just like life altering, moments.
Thoughts,
Yeah.
ideas,
Mhm.
experiences.
The best though is I have to say Ilya's text during this kind of moment. So these are Ilya's text. Amazing photos, Hollander. Thank you very much with the like hands up and hands clasped emojis.
He's just like, hallelujah.
I have a favorite with 4 heart emojis. Can you guess? Winky face. I feel like I have gotten to know you so much better through these pictures. Shane Hollander contains multitudes. I might even say these pictures are revealing whole new sides of you. And that is the one that gets Shane thinking, what the fuck did I send this man?
Yep. Little does he know.
Little does he know.
So-
He's plugged up and ready. And
Oh, totally. And Ilya is like, I'm here for this, Shane Hollander. I am here for this. And I
Yeah.
mean, yes, he is so totally chirping Shane through this, but that actually, true to Shane Hollander, he has a panic attack. Like, the
Immediately.
poor man is like freaking the fuck out. His rival now has a nude of him,
Yeah.
and he's actively chirping him
He
when
saw
there's
it.
nothing
He
Shane
looked at
can
it.
do.
Mm-hmm.
So Shane does, spiral quite like immediately. He has a panic attack. He's, like, what the hell? I didn't know this photo was here. And I mean, like, anybody who has had like intimate photos of them shared accidentally, I'm sure would have the exact same, like, what the fuck moment. I mean,
Mhm.
we've probably all done it, shared photos we didn't want to share with someone. It happens. Not necessarily like intimate, photos like that, but just in general. Um, so, Shane's trying to figure out how to like take these back. Like, how do we get the fuck take them back?
where's the unsend button, damn it?
Yes, exactly. So he's trying to figure out how to unsend, and then we get our first phone call.
Well, and Shane sends several, like, you can tell he's, panicking and shaking, but he sends texts to
Yes.
Ilya, like, delete it, delete it, delete it. And like clearly he's in a crisis. And Shane too is describing like he's having black spots in his vision. He can't breathe. He was in a chair and then he like crouches down and sits on the ground. And then I think Ilya realizes something is very wrong. And calls him. And Shane I think is just trying to make the ringing stop, which shocks me that anyone with that much autism would have their ringer on in the first place. But
And Ilya's just trying to now work him through just breathing techniques.
yeah,
Like,
so
breathe in, blow it all out. Again,
Yeah.
deep breath.
and
Which, I
Ilya's
mean,
such a sweetie on the phone call.
like,
Yeah.
he picks up that Shane is, like, freaking the fuck out, and
Mhm.
realistically, this would be a perfect opportunity for chirping and, like,
Yeah.
really getting in Shane's head, but he doesn't. He's like, "Okay, hold on, Hollander, like, let's talk this through," and, he's like, "I've deleted it, it's gone, like, no questions asked," and we
Yeah.
do find out it is gone, he has deleted it. We're good.
And
Mhm.
then
Yeah.
Shane finally calms down and it's like he finally just asks, like, did you look at it? And Ilya's basically just like, I'm not, what is expression? I'm not made of rocks. I love
So
that.
yeah, I
I'm not
looked
made of rocks.
I looked very deeply at it actually. I spent some
Look
personal time with this
long and
photo.
hard at it.
Hollander, what do you
I
expect me to do?
like, I now know how many pixels created your bum. But yeah, like, he's very unabashedly Ilya. He's like, "Yeah, I saw something I liked, and I liked it."
And then they kind of
Yeah.
like come out to each other. Because it's like that conversation in episode 5, or not 5, 4, where it's just like, do you like them? Like that kind of vibe. Where it's just like,
Gorals.
Right.
Gorals.
do
Do you
you
like
like
them
girls?
gorals?
And Illy's
No.
just like, I like pretty people, pretty women, pretty men. And
Yeah.
Shane's just
Mhm.
like, yeah, just men.
Just meant for me,
Just men.
thanks.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Which
Um
the thing I do love about this fic is Shane is definitely more comfortable with his sexuality and
yeah.
what he's into, because
Yeah.
realistically, if we're talking canon Shane, that boy wouldn't, like, it took him how long?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even him that said, "Hey, I think you might be gay." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was Rose. So, like, I do like that this Shane is, like, a little bit more confident in his own sexuality and his own, like, desires, like.
There's a
And
bit
then
at the
they,
very beginning where he in his head is thinking like I can think it that I'm gay and like say the words in my head, but I can't say
Mhm.
them aloud yet.
Right.
And so he's still, struggling in that sense, but it's very much like, yes, he's progressed further than show Shane.
Oh, and then they just
So
jump
Shane.
into phone sex by the lake.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then
and it goes into
Ilya's
one of my
like,
first favorite quotes.
did you touch yourself to my photos?
And it's just like, what? Are you worried about local ducks seeing your dick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's one of
and
my
then
favorite terms.
yes, and then Shane's
And
like,
then,
"Well, no, we have
no,
loons."
they're
It's like,
loons.
I don't want to know about avian taxonomy.
You're wasting your time.
Right.
It's like, wow, taxonomy, big word. Yes, I'm very
Right.
impressed. Are you gonna take your cock out now or what?
Right.
Like, just shut up. I don't want to hear about the birds.
But like this is also
Shut up.
like, I always talk about in episode 1 when like after they get to 1410 and Shane is like down on his knees for that man. This is like
Immediately.
the Fics version of 1410 because Shane Hollander whipping out his dick in public. And I know it's his cottage, but like realistically, it's not in a bedroom, which I mean, Shane is very conventional. Bedroom is where the dick whops out. So, like, out in public where like the whole world can see, not really, but yes, is like this Fics version of 1410
Yeah.
because he is so down for Ilya, which is hot. Hotness.
Yes. Yeah. Just they have a very hot phone sex moment. It also immediately goes into Ilya telling Shane what to do, and then
Of
Shane
course.
just begging for it.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And this is kind of their new thing. Like Ilya's in Moscow. He's like they're not going to meet up to have sex, but they have
for
some really
now.
hot phone sex,
Yeah. And it's
which
very
then
much
also warps.
yeah, and it's Ilya telling him what he would do, and then it kind
Mhm.
of gets them thinking like, "Oh, what would they do if they were together? Or
Right.
if they could do
And I mean,
more?"
but it progresses really quickly
Mm,
from like this phone sex
yeah.
to actual conversation,
Yeah.
like they're texting, um, to video calls
Yeah.
really quickly.
Mhm.
So much so that at one point, like I think they're supposed to meet up and Yuna's visiting. She stopped by unexpectedly to talk to Shane and she's like cutting fruit or something, and his phone's just like vibrating because him and Ilya were supposed to like meet up. And he like has to make an excuse for his mom to be like, yeah, like I have a meeting. And his mom's like, oh, the Reebok one? Like, didn't we move that? And he's like, it's with the trainer about my hip. Get the fuck out, mother.
I have to show someone my hip real quick, mom. Get out.
Like, get out so I can fucking get my I think
Like,
it's a pink dildo
it's
out,
gonna
and this man in Russia can tell me what the fuck to do with it.
sorry, mom, I gotta test out my range of motion on my hip real quick.
It's physio time.
Yeah.
Oh god. So, yeah, then they start thinking, um, what it would be like to potentially meet up. Um, but there is a really sweet moment
Oh
that
my
I
god.
love. I love.
Yes.
Um, I think we all know what it is.
Yeah.
Ilya's talking
Yeah.
and saying,
Yeah.
he seemed really quiet and distant during I think they were on a video call. Um,
They were both like cranky or sleepy.
yeah, and it was, the vibe was definitely off and Shane picked up on that vibe and he was like, "You seem off. Like, I don't know what's up with you." And Ilya's like, "It's nothing. I'm fine. Whatever." Very Ilya brush off.
Yeah.
But he does eventually say to Shane, like he had been to his dad's house, and his dad obviously is getting sicker. The dementia is taking over, and he's, saying that he has to like start thinking about more of this family stuff. Um, and true to Shane, he stays up all night, does mad research, and then sends Ilya this massive text that Ilya initially reads and thinks, "Holy shit, this is like it's a brush off," or like it's a
Yeah.
"we're ending it" type
You
text
told
because
me
it
too
just looks
much and now we have to stop.
right. And it's like the first line he sends, he's like, "I hope like
I didn't
this is
overstep.
okay," whatever. And he's just like, "Oh my god, we're done." And then he comes back and he reads it, and Shane has like compiled this list of like resources in Moscow
Yeah.
for dementia patients, like
Home health
nursing care,
care.
all these things. And he's like, "It's too big to send by a text, but like here's a link." I had to like use a translation app because it's in Russian and I don't
It's all
speak
in Russian.
Russian. I was just like, Shane Bug,
Shane Bug.
I
It
love
was
you.
the sweetest thing.
Mhm.
Because I mean, really, up until that point, the kind of sweetness we see has always been Ilya being sweet to
Yeah.
Shane.
Well, and yeah. And Ilya too, when he does tell Shane like about what's going on, he regrets it. Right? So
Mhm.
he's like, the worst part was that Ilya would never have let any of that slip out if he hadn't been so distracted working not to say other things. The things that always pressed on him when he saw Hollander fucking losing his mind with pleasure, that hungry, desperate need to really touch Hollander that made crazy impulses seem reasonable. Like, what if he just went to fucking Canada? There were flights and planes
Mm.
for that, and he
Mhm.
had money for it. Why not? Why not? Even though the reasons why not were thousands fold, and he knew them very well. And so, you know, he's already got feelings, right?
Oh,
He's yearning.
those.
We have Yearner alert.
Yanner alert.
Yearnalism is happening. And
Yes.
he's so down bad and he's trying to keep it all clenched in that
Mhm.
he's like, yeah, fine, I'll tell you my other secrets instead.
Right. So I think that was like a really sweet, like that to me was kind of a turning point
Yeah. It took him
in
deeper
this
for sure.
fic, where they both start to be like, oh, this is more than just like hot phone sex or hot video sex
Yeah.
with my rival across 2 continents.
Their sexy rival.
Right? They're sexy rivals. So I think, that was really good. But then they start thinking. Ilya starts thinking.
And
He's
that's when
pondering.
everything gets worse.
Mhm. How does it get
Angst.
worse?
That's a great question. I don't remember exactly. I just know it does. There's angst, and then they're in Iceland. That's all I remember.
He
Yeah,
spirals a little bit
Yes.
because
he does.
remember how hard he had to work to not say things?
Mhm, mhm.
Um,
There's some late night Googlings.
some Googlings. The thing that gets me the most is like the top yearner moment is him figuring out what is the halfway point between Moscow and Quebec.
Ottawa.
Yeah.
Or yeah, he's at the cottage, so linear wherever they are.
Landry.
So
Landry.
uh, Canada.
Yes, but Ottawa would be the closest airport.
Yeah, so midway between Moscow and Ottawa is a fishing village in Iceland.
Which is so
So
funny.
random.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah.
thanks. So what do they decide? What does Ilya's searching delve us into, Micah?
My brain's trying to get. My brain is fried right
We
now.
put them on the spot.
They,
We can't do
they end
Oh,
up in. They both Shane and Ilya, essentially at the same time, without realizing it, are both thinking the same thing. They found the spot in Iceland, and they're gonna meet up. Yay!
Yeah. Well, Ilya
Someone
sends a
describe it
thing.
better.
Yeah, Ilya sends a thing and was like, "Okay, here's my idea. We go to this town and we meet up halfway." And then Shane is like, "Oh my god, is it in Iceland?" And Ilya's like, "What?" And Shane's like, "What?"
So they're
And
both
so
thinking of fucking Iceland, doing the same
yeah,
thing
yeah,
at the
both of
same
yes.
time.
them.
But the best part about this whole thing is when Ilya's texting, like Shane's like, weird little responses. Ilya's sending these like wall of texts
Yeah.
Yep.
but it's like little mini paragraphs of text. And like Paul, Shane's replies are like, Ilya, wait, are you serious? This is fucking
Mhm.
crazy. Seriously, I can't believe this. No, Ilya, look. And then he sends this whole fucking
Like fucking itinerary. He's ready to go. He's got
he's for the
schedule.
same
He's got
fucking
things to
village
do.
village.
He's got links.
Found the Airbnb. He's
Yeah.
listed the cafes.
He has grocery lists. He knows
He
what
knows-
waterfalls to go to,
He knows
fishing
the
spots.
names of all of the puffins.
Right? And he says, I put this all together, but then I was scared to send it. I thought you'd think I was, I don't know, but that's what I want to.
Yeah.
And Ilya says, you want to really? And he's like, yeah, Ilya, I really do.
Hey.
Good, sweet. So they're going to meet up in
Someone's
Iceland.
down bad.
Oh, totally. So yeah, they go to Iceland and Shane gives his parents the lamest excuse ever. That it's a
When-
group of buddies from all-stars from different teams who decided to do a fishing weekend or a fishing week or
Oh
something.
yeah, they're into fishing
And-
now
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're totally into
Big-
fishing.
Big outdoorsman.
Yep.
And then like he was like, I said no at first, but now, I'm kind of bored here at the cottage. The man loves the cottage and he is never fucking bored there.
Yep.
But yet he tells his parents he is absolutely bored that he is voluntarily going on a fishing trip with a bunch of guys from different NHL teams.
Crazy.
Mhm. Shane
Yeah,
Hollander, you
Sure.
lying to your mummy.
All of a sudden, he wants to go fishing with his buddies in a different
Friends.
country.
Iceland?
Mhm.
Which
Of all
not
places.
it
Sure.
feels like
Let's be
that's like
serious. If you're gonna go fishing, you're gonna pick like a lake in like fucking somewhere in America
That you've
or,
already
like,
been.
or fucking one of the Great Lakes in Canada. Like Canada has a shit ton of lakes. My dude is not flying to fucking Iceland to go on a
Right.
fishing trip with his buddies.
like it's not a destination vacation spot, you know.
If they were
Oh.
going to Reykjavik to the Blue Lagoon, maybe.
Well, they probably fly into Reykjavik first.
Yes,
but
they would have
then
to.
I think he said they both rent cars.
Yeah, because I think it sounds like it's like in the fucking like no man's land of Iceland.
And then
well, once
and
we
I mean
get-
a lot of Iceland outside of Reykjavik is just like, oh, and here's another small village.
and another one.
There's like there's a lot of fishing stuff in every village. I will say there's like a penis museum.
Yes.
Oh,
That's in Iceland. But a lot of it is just like when you go there and if you're gonna leave Reykjavik, it's a lot of like, and now we're driving to either the next tiny town or campsite where there's a public hot springs.
Yep.
and then skipping forward to basically Iceland Cottage.
A
Mhm.
Can't even make it past the door, and Shane's on his knees.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
like drags him out of the car practically.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna suck this dick right now. Get inside.
Oh yeah. There is no like, hey, how are you, Hollander? It's
Hi,
great.
nice
Nope.
to
You
meet
in
you.
person. Since we've
Nope.
talked about touching each other's dicks. No.
Yeah, it's
No.
like give me that fucking dick now.
You know what? I get it. It's valid. It's fine. I get it.
I mean, that tension has been building.
Yes.
I can't
Like,
say it.
yeah, no words. Shane grabs him. Like, he runs out of the cottage, kind of like tackles him lips first.
Mm-hmm. Drags him
Um,
in.
Yeah, drags him in. Do they make it to the bed?
No, it's at the front door.
No.
He just closes the
It's
door, and he's like,
legitimately
"Hold
at
on,
the front door.
hold on a second. I gotta get this done
yeah.
first."
Ilya dragged him inside, got the door closed behind him, shoved Shane against it, crowding in close, sliding his hands under Shane's shirt, sucking on his lower lip, biting his neck. They were touching everywhere. And then immediately, yeah, hands in pants.
Shane's on the floor. Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Shane
It's
goes
valid.
on his knees immediately, thinking that, oh, it's my prize for being patient.
Right?
Yep.
But, like,
I
one of
mean,
my favorite lines about this
Uh-huh.
is Ilya immediately has to chirp him
Yeah.
because he says, "You can't even let me get in the door, Hollander." And he thought
of
Shane
course
might shove
not.
him a bit, tell him to shut up or fuck off. But
Yeah.
Shane was still in his hazy, palient after mode, pressing his forehead to Ilya's shoulders, arms slung forward to drape over Ilya's hip. Nope, he said easily. Like, Shane is cock drunk.
Yeah, he knows he doesn't
Dickmatized.
care.
Mhm.
Dickmatized.
Mhm.
He
And
doesn't
then
need the formalities.
yeah. Well, and
Nope.
what's funny is that Ilya can't play it cool.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
He's like so into Shane looking dickmatized that he like shivers.
Right?
He's
And
like,
he's
I know
just
what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. This is like, this is better.
and then he's like,
Right?
tingles, tingly, everything's tingly.
But also, like, the other thing that they talk about is, like, kind of the situation, um, with the beds, because I think it's, like, a two-room cottage, or, like, it
Yeah.
sounds like
Mhm.
there's 2 rooms, and,
And Shane
Mhm.
like
doesn't want to assume.
Well,
yes.
it's so funny because Shane his anxiety and Canadianness steps in and is like, "Oh, I came on too strong. I need to make sure if Ilya has space if he needs it. Um, so I'm gonna not, grope him every chance I get now, I guess."
Hey, I know I
Mhm.
just swallowed your dick at the front door, but like, here's your room and here's mine. Like,
Right.
he's trying his best.
Should we shower? You should shower. Like, um, and I'll
Right.
go this way.
Oh, totally, and, like, I think, like, he's internalizing the whole sleeping arrangement thing,
Mhm.
and then Ilya also starts to kind of think about that because he's looking at their luggage, and they're like, or he comes out of the shower and there's like the 2 bedrooms are side by side or something like that. Um, and he was like, "Oh, shit. Like, what do I do?" So they both have this like, moment
Confusion.
of clarity of
Yeah.
like, we didn't talk about this. Like, we don't know what's the etiquette of this,
How
you
do we
know?
exist
Yep.
in person around each other now?
Exactly. Um, so it's kind of funny. They have this like little dance of, like, the bedroom situation,
Mhm.
and, like, he's he talks about, like, where his bag is located
In the hallway.
in the hallway between both doors, and he's like, "Well, that doesn't answer anything, like, what are we doing?
Oh.
I don't understand," and he's still very uncertain,
Yeah.
and this is kind of their first, like, hesitation, really, I think, from once they start.
Yeah, and they fall back into the, like, I don't wanna do too much. I don't wanna
Mhm.
scare him.
Yes.
Uh, at one point, Ilya, after he comes out of the shower and, like, finds Shane, like, cooking or something, he's like, "I just wanna go up and kiss him." But is that too fast? And it's
Like,
like
my
his yeah, your dick was in his mouth, but coming up and kissing him after a shower, is that too fast? I don't know.
My
you both
God.
legitimately flew from 2 separate countries to another country
But God
Yeah.
forbid they
to meet
kiss.
up. No,
Nah,
there'll be no kissing, Micah. That's too much.
they
Too
don't do
much.
Absolutely not. Sure. My bad.
And then, like, they kinda take in the sights. They, like, go, I think, to a waterfall and,
Oh, yeah.
explore a little bit. A little
And that's
interlude before
finally
having a
when
fucking conversation.
Shane is just, like, I felt bad about attacking you at the door. Just trying to, not rush this, but I've been dying all day. Can we please fuck now? Like,
right.
he
Well,
Right.
finally
and
breaks.
yeah. Shane's like, "Oh, let's go see the waterfall." And Ilya's just like, "The only thing I want to do is make you sob into this mattress."
Yeah.
right?
But
Shane's like,
sure,
the
fine,
waterfall.
waterfall.
We have to
They
go
go
see
to
all
the
the
waterfall.
sights.
Ilya's on a hike, just like, I could be fucking him right now. What are we doing?
Well,
Yeah.
Shane had it all planned out. They have to go by his plans. He had an itinerary.
Yeah.
You know, they
You have to-
gotta.
He got Ilya some cookies. They cut some fruit.
You know, it's very, very low key, guys. Very, you know, very chill.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, I do want to touch on is
Mhm.
when they are getting undressed to
Ooh,
have
ooh, ooh,
sex
I
for
love
the
this
first
part.
time. Shane is like taking his shirt off. Shane shook out his, you know, kind of shirt, folds it half, and then stops. And then he like throws it on the ground or something. And Ilya like picks like the motion up and is like, "What?" And Shane's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And they're both like staring at each
Ilya's,
other like, "What?"
Ilya's just like, you started to fold it and then you didn't fold it. What is that?
Like,
And
something's
then,
happening here. What are you doing?
yeah. And Shane's just like, I like to fold things so they don't get all wrinkled. But then, and Ilya's just like, okay, you wanted to fold it. So just fold it. But then you don't. And it's like one of those moments where it's just like, wow, Ilya like sees him.
Mhm. But then we get the brought up of the ex.
Ugh,
Yeah.
fucking Adam.
Adam. And, you know,
Adam.
Shane is now very, like, kind of shy and like, not looking at Ilya, and he's like, "It's just that Adam said that kinda killed the moment or whatever, and I didn't wanna kill the moment with you." Ilya felt a wave of incandescent fury towards a person he had never heard of before this moment. Who the fuck is Adam, and why does he get to decide? Yes, Ilya.
Let's go.
Right? And, you know, Shane brushes off just a guy I used to hook up with, and he's like, "Oh, used to, so not anymore? So who is this Adam, and, like, why does he get to decide? Like, he got to fuck you, then now does he get to anymore? So he's an idiot, massive fucking loser, yes. Why do you care what he thinks?"
And then
And
Ilya's just
Shane's
like,
like, "Oh,
Ilya, just going, fold your clothes, Shane. If you're the one doing it,
yeah.
it's sexy, I promise. And you know I do not lie about sexiness.
And then he's like, you want to do mine too? Is this fun for you? like now he's just having fun with it. I just see him like sitting on the
right."
bed, like kind of like in like episode 1. He's just like smiling at him, and he's just like, "You want to do mine too?"
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like twirling his hair, kicking his feet. He's like, "You're gonna
like,
fold my
Yes.
clothes."
fold my
Aw.
socks next.
But,
We
like,
can pair
this
them.
was so like, again, we see soft Ilya and how Ilya, like,
Lover
knows
boy.
Shane. This is one
Yeah.
thing I love about Ilya all the time and in most fics. Ilya gets Shane, and he just gets him. He doesn't need the explanation. He doesn't need the, like, crazy, you know, explanations. He's just like, "It's you. You do it. It's fine. Ta-da." And that is why I think at the core, like, Shane and Ilya work so well together
Mhm.
is because what Shane sees as potential flaws or potential points of contention, Ilya just sees as Shane. And he's like,
Yeah.
"It's Shane, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Continue."
Yeah.
And I love it.
One of the super cute things too that I like that they do is they kind of use so Ilya during one of the phone video calls or something called Shane a thirsty little slut.
Yes.
And that was, you know, like sexy talk then, but here when they do it, it's like a cute little pet name of like, that's my thirsty little slut.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there he is. That's my little slut.
Aw, look at him.
And it's like,
It's
oh, the soft boy, the lover boy. It's
soft
amazing.
Ilya.
Yeah.
Ilya is my fave.
Yeah. So miscommunication over. They're honest about what they
Yeah.
want. Ilya's like, you said you like space. And Shane's like, not from you, you idiot.
Right?
Um,
But yeah, it's that's only day 1. Like,
yeah.
I think they're there for a week or 2, week and a
Yeah.
half, something
Just a
like that.
week, I think.
Yeah, so, like, day one, and we're having these big conversations. They decide, you know what? Yeah, we're sleeping together in more ways than one.
Hey,
Get your head out of your ass, both of you,
they're
and
cuddling.
continue. Ah, cuddles.
What's fun? I just love the little Iceland like adventure because
Mm.
Ilya's like, we could just stay in bed the whole time, and Shane's like, we have to see the puffins. Like, we came here. We have to do stuff so I can tell people we did stuff.
I love that. So, like, I think it's the second to last chapter is pretty much like just their day by day breakdown of like the random things they do in Iceland.
Yeah.
And like, it's so funny because, in amongst doing all these funky things, there's like little chirps and quips, and we get to see a little bit of the domesticity
Domesticity?
of, yes, that one, of them, because it's still new and fresh, but like this is the
Mhm.
first time they've been alone together, and it's so cute.
And just the small intimacies of like being in each other's
Mm.
space and,
Ugh.
you know, whatever they slow, intimate moments in the morning or
But we have to talk about the backyard.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah.
Because I am sorry, but that
Sorry.
backyard,
You're sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Sorry.
That
Sorry.
backyard saw some things.
Did the ducks make fun of his dick?
No, the ducks did not make fun of the puffins did not make fun of his dick.
Yeah.
Um, but I think they come back from like one of their excursiony things. And then like they're out in the backyard. I don't know how they end up in there. I can't remember. But they end out in the backyard,
Yeah.
and they like are talking, I think, before they end up in the backyard, about, did you think about me? Kind of sussing out like, how long have you thought about me? And maybe this way. Um, and like they're kind of having that.
Oh, we do
Like,
have to talk about Ilya getting held hostage.
yeah, forgot about that. Yes. We have to talk about that before the spicy stuff.
Yeah.
Continue, Allie.
This is vital.
Mhm.
Ilya is inside taking a shower. Shane is outside. He's like, maybe I'll call my parents. I feel kind of bad. I've lied to them about everything. And and if you can hear purring, I'm so sorry. Dante demanded to be held, and he has
That's fine.
He's okay. He has opinions. It's fine.
he's got knives, and I have to listen
Oh,
to what he says.
valid.
But Shane just gets a text from Ilya going, "I need you."
Oh my god.
And Shane's like, I'm outside. Just come here. And Ilya's like, no, you need to come. I need you here. Come to bathroom.
Help. I'm held hostage.
And Shane's like, is this a weird sex thing I'm not gonna like? There hadn't been a sex thing he hadn't liked so far with Ilya, but he was a little concerned about the bathroom part. And Ilya's like, no, I need help. I'm held hostage. So Shane kind of like rushes in there. He's like, is there a crazy hockey fan? What's happening?
I love it.
Ilya's like, it's an emergency. And Shane like it's like, okay, I'll come in. What do you need? What's going on? And Ilya's like, there's a spider. And Shane's like, what?
It's a big spider, Shane.
That's the emergency. There's a spider. It's a big spider. Yeah. And
oh my god, I love it.
he like is scared in the back corner of the shower, like holding the glass door close to protect himself. And then he points and he's like, it's right there.
It's in my shower.
And it's like on the floor. And Shane looks and says Shane is like, it was objectively a tiny spider.
No,
And then
it's a
he was
giant
right.
fucking spider's keeping me trapped in the shower.
And then he laughs and he's like, oh my God. And he literally
Right.
just gets a piece of paper to scoop it. He doesn't get a cup or anything. Scoops the spider. Ilya's just like, it's gonna run off. Get a cup. Spiders are devious.
If it touches your arm, I'm not touching your arm for the rest of the week.
Shane's like, bet.
Yeah, sure.
So he takes the spider outside, which little did he know this will kill the spider, but it's fine. That's just a spider fact, not something in the fic.
I was like, I don't remember that part.
No,
Fun
so
spider
like
facts with Allie.
if it's like an indoor spider and you take it outside, that like change in atmosphere or like change in environment is kind of drastic. And this might not be true because remember, I'm not an entomologist. But I read somewhere that like, oh, releasing an indoor spider outside kills it, which okay. I'm not concerned about spiders. But anyway, Shane comes back in. Ilya's trying to swagger around like nothing happened. And Shane is going to tease him and then realize that like that was so an intimate like emotional moment that now he knows this like cute little thing about Ilya that he doesn't want to like make fun of him for it. And
Which
he feels
is
all
freaking sweet.
he feels all warm and fuzzy inside, internal tingles.
The tingles. I love it.
Yeah.
But post rescuing of Ilya from the shower and the evil spider, they do end up outside and they have
Outdoor
like
sex.
Yes, they have outdoor sex. Which, that's kind of interesting, having outdoor sex in a random fishing village in Iceland.
Well,
I mean, why not?
the guest house is not in town, to be clear. It's like
it is on the outskirts or
very private.
yes.
And Ilya puts a blanket down. It's fine.
Yes, he doesn't want Shane to, get cold, but it is kind of like a callback to like the first time when Shane and Ilya have phone sex and Shane is outside. So it's kind of, a nice callback to that, but it is a very intimate scene. It's very hot, which is very, very spicy.
Well, it's not just sexually intimate, it's emotionally intimate.
Oh, totally.
Because
yes. I mean, the spice is spicing.
Ilya finds out that Shane used to like think about him and that he was hot before he accidentally sent the nude. Ilya's like, Hollander, wait, were you thinking about me even before this? And Shane is just like blushing and not looking at him. And he's like, I might have looked at your Instagram. And Ilya, I think that Ilya does the smile like in the show when he finds out Shane got a stylist.
Yeah.
Just imagine that smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane's just like, shut up. You post a lot of inappropriate shit on there. It's just like, you're welcome.
I've solved it. I'm the only thing that turns you on. You have no sex fantasies, only dirty thoughts about me.
Fuck off. I have sex fantasies.
Ilya was trying to get him to like say a sex fantasy so they could do it.
Yeah.
And Shane's just like, I don't know.
It's fine. That I have any.
And then Shane's like, you can't tease me about for being a saint when your favorite nickname for me is Thirsty Slut. But yeah, so Shane explains like it's hard for me to talk about this. I get embarrassed. And then my dick is hard. It's so weird.
Wow, crazy.
How crazy.
Imagine.
Wow.
Yeah, and so Ilya's just like, okay, it's fine. Trust me here. We're gonna figure it out. And
like, you rescued me from a spider. Like, was that not embarrassing enough?
Sorry, Dante just hit his head on the microphone.
Well, congrats! It didn't come through.
Good.
Yeah.
It's empty.
There are no thoughts.
I'm surprised it didn't echo a little bit.
Nope, no echo, no thoughts. Empty.
Good. So yeah. So then the next night is kind of when they are outside. They have the blanket out. They're maybe a little naked, and Ilya's taunting. Ilya's taunting Shane like anyone could come up at the path at any moment and peek over the fence and see us. And Shane's like, no one's gonna do that, but he's like already embarrassed. And
Yeah.
then they have, some
Hot
Fornication.
fucking
intimate
sex.
moments, some dirty talk, mouths in places.
Things in places.
Anyone could
There's
see
a
how
lot.
good you are at taking my cock. That sort of thing.
Mm.
Are you gonna show everyone watching what that mouth can do?
Hey.
All that.
Ooh.
Yo,
What that mouth do?
what that mouth do,
Yeah.
boy?
Right?
Shane, super embarrassed, super
Loves it.
thirsty, definitely a thirsty slut.
Loves it.
Do the deed, whatever. They have the best orgasm of their life, I assume.
Yes.
There's growling. Sorry, I'm just
But
like
that
flipping through the
night,
pages.
so in the same night,
Yeah.
we also have a really intimate moment emotionally.
Yeah.
Again, in the bedroom.
Yes.
And this is where Ilya really opens up to Shane.
Mm-hmm.
When they start talking about actual feelings, TM.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, really, they've only been talking for like a couple of months. They've now spent like 5 days together.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hold on, there's dishes in the background.
Your dog doing dishes again.
Just
Trying to
silence.
talk about Shane getting it in the backyard.
Mouths in places. Please have this
Shane's
as
getting
the
it.
like
Shane
the-
Holding it open.
like dishes. I think he might be done. So sorry. Woo. Scroll back to my intimate moment of
Boop, boop, boop,
emotional
boop.
openness.
Yeah, so Ilya's got capital F feelings.
Yes. And he's talking about like not only, feelings that he's having for Shane and like thoughts and all of that. But he also talks a little bit about his dad and like some of the actions that Gregory has done, um, different things like that. So he's being very emotionally like vulnerable to Shane. And he tells her about his mom or tells him about his mom. And it's like a very like touching scene because they're together and much like the cottage where Ilya's like laying in Shane's lap and he talks about it. You know, And he says, "Yes, it was bad. I was only 12, but I was used to bad things already. My father was not kind before he was like he is now." And that breaks Shane a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh my God."
Shane is also not shockingly a lover boy.
Right.
And Shane just like wants to be sweet to him.
Right.
He
Like,
feels, I think, like very blessed that Ilya can be vulnerable with him
mhm.
and just like understands what a treasure it is that this like spiky, sarcastic asshole of a man is also made of like soft caramel inside,
He's so gushy like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
I just also
I
love
mean,
when they're just like, what are we doing? And then Ilya's just
Mm.
like having bad ideas. Shane's like, I don't care. And Ilya's like, me neither.
yeah.
I
And
love it.
it's just I love it. And then they say I
Yeah.
love you in Russian.
Yeah.
Ilya teaches them.
Yeah, so that part was super sweet. Like, if I ever had a heart eyes in a fic moment, this would be it.
Yeah.
Because
Ilya's just like,
like
are you trying to trick me into saying it first?
yes! He's like, maybe.
Uh,
The
He's like,
cackle
"Wait."
I let out.
But the best part is, "But you already said the words," is what
yeah.
Ilya says
Hey.
back, and Shane is like,
Hey.
"What?" But then they realize they're like, "What are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
Because they're a couple weeks now out from the new season starting. Obviously, they love each other. They've just said it in the most awkwardly them way ever. what's going to happen. They still also have to do this painting that we seemingly have forgotten about the entire
Yeah.
damn summer.
I don't actually remember if they end up doing the paintings.
No, they did in chapter 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
At least Ilya does.
I know that I remember the gala because
yes,
Shane,
but like I can't remember the painting,
yeah.
which is so funny. So now we're into the whole, okay, we're back to reality.
Ilya has a plan. It's okay. Ilya has a plan.
Yeah. And the plan, TM, copyright,
The plan is just to spend as much time together as they possibly can.
right?
Uh,
And yeah, so like the story ends with the gala for this painting charity fundraisery thing that they're supposed to do. And you know, they're talking about it being like this big kind of event, which they're late to.
yeah,
Because of
They're-
course,
they're gonna walk in together.
because Ilya's late
Yeah,
and
it's
Shane
fine.
is waiting for him in a tux.
Hey.
This is very, I'm in a tuxedo. Anybody could see us.
Yeah.
That's an
I-
insert that line, Mike.
I do like too that with the plan, they told everyone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they told Shane's parents, they told Hayden, they told Svetlana. But I think that Shane realized like, oh, my paranoid secrecy meant that, you know, my previous situationship with Adam ended in flames. And Ilya's so important to me, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Right. But what is funny is like we, the reader, do not know what the plan is yet. Like it's
No.
not articulated.
No, they
Other
don't.
than they call it just the plan, and we're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
what's the plan? So it's kind of nice. Like I do love the fact that the author did this, like the plan without us knowing the plan. So it does add
Yeah.
an element of suspense, which is nice.
Tension.
Yeah. So you mean it's kind of nice. They do still, you know, in true Ilya and Shane fashion, chirp at each other all the time, which I love. It's, you know, so Ilya and Shane coded. Then, you know, I love that Shane talks about like his dad made Ilya flashcards.
And he doesn't end up using them. We later find out
Right.
that he was just looking up YouTube videos for fishing facts.
Yeah,
Right.
he like I think he
Yeah.
did he say he lost them?
Yeah, he had no need for them.
Yeah.
But
They
like
do
also,
the Carter Von dogs and cats living together.
yes. But also Hunter does a very nice chirp for
Yeah.
a dinosaur. Because he says, "What the hell?" He said cheerfully, reaching to shake Shane's hand and then Ilya's as he spoke. "Did you guys do an Uber pool together to save money or something? The league not paying you enough?" Like, all right, Scott, claps to you, bud. So which is kind of funny, you know. Scott
Yeah.
doesn't get a lot of chirpy moments, I feel like, in Fics, so that was kind of nice to see that.
Mhm.
You know,
But
and then
they have their lines, you know.
they
Oh,
do.
we were working on this thing and we found out we have a lot in common. We're actually more
Fishing.
like than we thought. We love fishing. Hollander's
love
not
to
boring, it
fish.
turns out. Oh my god, fish.
So
Love
much
fish.
And they talk about the paintings they did, I just realized. And
Yeah.
Ilya, Shane's painting, he said looked like a 5th grader did it. And it was him, it's Ilya holding a fish and giving it a kiss.
I
And
mean, that
Ilya
would be
painted
very
Shane
alien.
Yes.
shirtless. He
And then
painted him
realized
shirtless.
I don't want anyone else to look at him shirtless. So
And
then
he added a
last minute
sweater.
he added the hockey sweater or the jersey, yeah.
I love it.
And
Right.
Shane also had a fish and was holding it up. And
Right.
apparently it was a fish that for inspiration like Yuna bought at the grocery store. And so now,
Oh my
they're
God.
like, we're gonna go all in on fishing. This is our
Right.
thing. And terrifyingly enough, a person from the league who's like in admin wanted to do like a story about their new friendship. And so like at the gala, they go off to like answer some of his questions. And there's
Right.
like a little video they're doing. And they mention, the fishing, and the guy is like, "Oh, I love fishing." And then internally they're like, "Oh shit," panicking.
Right.
And I think Shane says something like in like so sappy and nice about Ilya, like he's one of actually the kindest people I know. So fuck off. Because I think the communications guy implied that Ilya was just like a bad boy playboy guy. And
Mhm.
Shane's like, actually, he's incredibly nice and caring.
I
And
love
he's
him.
a good friend. We're good friends.
Great
We
friend.
fish.
We love
We fish.
fishing.
Such a good friend.
We fish now.
We love
And
fishing so much. He's great.
Il-
He's not boring. Absolutely great man.
Ilya's like,
Right.
Hollander, you'll ruin my reputation. Make me look soft.
Yeah.
But then the communications guy is like, oh yeah, I love fishing. Like, what kind of like, and then rattles off like, are you a freshwater, saltwater fisherman, bass, walleye, catfish? And then Shane has just like nearly a panic attack in the moment because Ilya had just told him he didn't study the cards.
Right.
And so Ilya out of nowhere is like, that's a lot of questions all at once. But I love freshwater fishing primarily, although I'm up for any challenge. For fish, largemouth bass are okay. I prefer hybrid stripers because they put up more of a fight. Is more fun that way. Walleye, they taste good but are no challenge to bring in. Catfish, boring. As for gear, obviously I am all about bait casting reels. Better accuracy, better distance, and requires more skill, which I have plenty of.
Like the man took every fucking YouTube video about fishing and like, bam, dropped that.
Yeah, and it's just like both Shane and this communications guy are staring at him like mouth open, like, what? You actually know things? And then this is where we have the
Yes.
what he said moment, right?
Yes.
Because
I
the
love it.
communications guy looks at Shane and is like, yeah, same questions. Like, what kind of fishing stuff do you like? Shane's just like still speechless and dazzled and is like, I agree with Ilya what he said.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah.
Totally. We're into
So
fishing.
yes. And so loudly at the end of the party, they're not gonna leave together. But Ilya makes it a point to loudly say, I'm at the Ritz, Hollander. Come and hang out later. I will show you that fishing video. Yes, I'll text you my room number. And
So not subtle, guys. So not subtle.
well, and I think they just desensitized everyone at this point that no one looked twice. And
Right.
so, and they're not like saying this into a microphone, but Shane is then like, yeah, or we could go out if you want, get a late dinner somewhere. Lots of places to go in New York. And so there's just like hard launching friendship.
Yes. Yes.
And then obviously they're not going out to eat dog.
No.
Doggo?
They are going.
A woof,
my
woof,
Hank's
woof.
barking.
Woof,
Woof,
woof, woof.
Hi, Hank. They're going back to have sex because they're gonna
Hey.
get fucked. Yeah.
Because Shane looked really good in that tuxedo.
Right.
And Ilya's dick had opinions about that.
Uh-huh. Very,
Mhm.
very strong opinions about this.
And Ilya wanted to give his dick a moment to share that.
Yes, it is a moment of collaborative sharing of feelings. Very
It's
healthy.
like a
very
retake on the Vegas scene.
Yeah, because
Yes.
he tells Shane to get on the bed, give me a show.
Yeah.
Show off for me. I want to watch.
Hey.
So the fic ends, and I love how the fic ends. It's so great. So, like, Ilya's back in Boston. He's on his treadmill at home when his phone gets a text. Um, and it's from Hollander, and it says, "I am attaching a file that explains in detail the step-by-step process you need to follow to create a secure folder on your phone. Please follow
Oh
all
my
of the
god.
steps, most particularly the ones about encrypting the password!" Exclamation point. "This is a critical part of the security protocol, and the only way we can be sure that this folder cannot be accessed even if your phone is lost, stolen, or hacked. Please
Sure.
confirm you have received the link below and that you
Sure,
will
sure.
follow all the procedures.
Yep.
Security packet link."
Yep. Sure, sure. Yeah. Mhm.
So Shane's taking this a little seriously.
I love, though, Ilya sighed, shaking his head a little in disbelief that he was so hopelessly in love with a man who texted like an uptight technology manager at the
Yep.
world's dullest corporation. But he
Mhm.
couldn't
Right?
stop to smile. And so,
Ugh.
yes, confirmed, he does all the steps. He confirms it several times because Shane is like, "Are you sure? It's
Yeah.
fine? You're sure?" Yeah.
Because he's like, if something happens, I will die. And
Then I
you
will
probably
die
will
too.
too. Um,
Then I'll die too. We will be ghosts together. And then Shane's like, "Ilya, don't be romantic when you're so far away."
yeah. And he's like, "No more romance. Send me hot pictures so I can jerk off." The
Mhm.
sweaty face, tongue, the squishy emoji.
Emoji, droplet.
And Shane basically rolls his eyes, but then sends through a stack of photos, new ones, just as Ilya had requested. They were all nudes. They were all for Ilya, and they were all, not this time, sent by accident.
Hey.
The end.
Love it.
Yay.
Love it. So, I mean, super cute, still very hot. Love it. Author did a fantastic job of weaving in, I think, show elements to the fic, but in very different ways. So
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah. And this is also the author. They have a lot of good stories. Well, not a lot.
Mhm.
I don't remember. But I know the other one that I've been reading is Map Contact.
Yes.
They're the
So,
author of that? That's on my
Yes.
list. Oh
Yeah,
my
so they've
god.
got Map
ah,
Contact.
Wow.
Yeah, they only
That's
have
on my
yes.
list.
it's Select All and Map
So
Contact.
good.
So I've
I'm
read
gonna be
the first
reading that
couple.
like this week. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Wow. Shout out
Yeah.
to them extra then.
Right?
Um,
So yeah. I think we need to talk about spicy peppers.
Spicy
yeah.
peppers.
What's the spicy pepper rating scale here, you guys?
Mm, I'm gonna go with a habanero.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just cause lots of spice, detailed spice. Um, but also so many sweet moments, so it's kind of like refreshing. So like it's
Mhm.
hot, but then it's followed by just like swoony, fluffy, just romance moments. So it kind of like
Yeah.
takes the edge off a little bit. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
probably that.
I'm gonna say a jalapeno popper.
Okay.
Because it's got a little spice, but there's
Yeah.
creamy, gooey bits.
Oh yeah, there is.
And it is wrapped in a delicious deep fried dough.
Oh, it's wrapped in something delicious. No.
Oh my god, Micah, calm down.
Oh, Micah. I love it. Allie?
Um, I'm gonna go with buffalo sauce.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo,
Buffalo,
buffalo,
buffalo.
buffalo, buffalo, buffalo.
Um,
Stop trying to summon the bills.
Don't want Jaylen
so
Hurts to come on the podcast.
yeah, right. Sorry, I don't know sports names. They know who I am. No, I'm kidding. They don't. But yeah, so I love buffalo hot wings, and I was eating them before the podcast, and I thought that that was an appropriate level because sometimes they can be real spicy, sometimes they're just flavorful. There's a lot of butter. It's a smooth time.
For a fun
And
callback, please reference the interview with 21CG for more information on Allie's interest in buffalo wings. Side
Right?
note.
and me making fun of Jeka.
Yeah.
Because I'm a proponent of honey garlic wings.
Have you even ever had buffalo wings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of the spice. My poor little baby tongue can't deal it.
That's fair.
So,
Um,
what are we reading, guys, before we finish
Oh
up
fuck, I forgot
last-
about that.
okay, so I'm reading a fic called Constellations by
Love constellations.
Pondermoniums.
Yes.
And it's where kind of right before a Montreal Boston game, kind of I don't remember if tuna melt happened, but like right before a Montreal Boston game, Ilya breaks up with Shane kind of out of nowhere,
Mm,
and everyone's devastated. And then during the game, Shane is kind of pissed at him, and without thinking about it, he doesn't like. I don't think he does it on purpose, but he doesn't not do it on purpose. But he hits Ilya with a slap shot right in the hamstring where there's like a gap in the pads or something. And
Yes.
it's like causes kind of a not like a super serious injury, but well, it is kind of a serious injury because
Yeah.
Ilya's like out for the season and he has to like rehab for almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like walking with a cane at first. And so it's kind of like them figuring out how to interact with each other after like Ilya breaks Shane's heart and his own heart, and B
Right.
Shane acts out and causes physical harm during a game.
Yeah. It is an amazing fic. It's one of the first fics
Yeah.
that like big fic that I read.
Yeah.
Love it.
It does have allegedly there's going to be 48 chapters.
God damn.
Only 45 have been published. And to be clear, when I say I'm reading this, I'm on chapter 8.
Well, at least you have a lot of content to go through.
I've got
Yes.
a lot of things to read. So right now there's over 200,000 words in this fic. So
Damn.
if you have a long flight coming up, Constellation.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah. Jake, what are you reading?
Awesome. I am reading the second in a series part. I don't really know how AO3 kind of classifies these. Of The Deepest Secret Nobody Knows by Fluent Bird. So the one I am reading is called You Are My World. And it's basically after Ilya returns from attending his father's funeral in Russia, Shane Hollander is in his living room. Or what if Ilya and Shane get to have a soft launch of being boyfriends more on their own terms? So I read the first one earlier. And Shane basically like helped Ilya through a panic attack, and some of the raiders know, and Svetlana knows.
Oh, I've read this. These are so
And
cute.
I love it. I love that they have kind of a support system. I thoroughly enjoy works that, people know or they get together earlier, and then they kind of work through it, and there's like fluff and domesticity and all that fun stuff. So I haven't started this one. It's next on my list because like I said, I finished the previous one before, and I'm really looking forward. I think there's like 6 individual works within this bigger work. And they're about like anywhere between 10 to 9 chapters, or at least the first 2 are. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I've never read a big work like this where it's like multiple individuals, but in the same timeline, world, whatever. So this is a first for me. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that goes.
Micah?
So I'm technically currently going back and forth between 2. I won't go into full depth with both of them. The first one is Sugar on My Tongue by Lizzie. Spelled Lizee.
This sounds familiar.
Quick summary is Ilya Rozanov is a talented yet reckless D1 hockey player that needs money to cover his tuition. Shane is a retired NHL Hall of Famer who's willing to pay under the condition that Ilya cleans up his hockey game and his act. So then this universe is Shane starts getting Ilya to clean up his act by giving him rewards every time he plays a good game.
Oh.
And starts controlling him when he does not have a good game and he doesn't do good. It's very interactive. It's a big texting fic, like social media. There's interactive videos and photos and voice memos. It's a great time.
I'm gonna link to
And then
this immediately.
oh yeah,
Right?
it's great. It's so good. And then the other one, because again, I'm literally going back and forth and reading them both.
Yeah.
They're both work in progresses, but the other one is very dark. But it's called 24 S Bug Liked Your Post by Computer Gel, where it is, how do I explain this? I'll just read some of the tags. Texting fic, Tumblr, freak for freak, consensual non-consent, sexting, me, Dom, Ilya Rozanov, alternative universe, they're both in college, humiliation, sexual freak, Shane Hollander. Ilya has a lot of dark interests. It there's a lot. If you look into it, please read the rest of the tags and know that they have a very specific fetish that they go into.
Is
That
this
is in
the
the
one
tags.
where they
Uh,
first meet on like Omegle?
No, they meet through Tumblr because Ilya's name is
Oh.
Butcher BF, Butcher
Oh no.
Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He posts about a lot of really dark stuff, and Shane likes it. So they're both just freaks.
Alright,
So,
yeah.
like, if
Send me
you
the
like
link.
dark
Yeah,
fantasy, or dark romances, you might be into this.
yeah,
Send me
Ilya's a
send me
big
the link.
sadist. Yeah, hold on,
Send me
yeah.
send me the
I
link to all
mean,
those.
yes,
'Cause
slide those links over to me.
there's
Yeah,
a different, like, consensual non-consent one where,
Yes, the Omegle one, I've seen that.
yeah,
mhm.
where Ilya
It's
is
similar.
a professional player
Oh,
who is
yeah, oh,
on
I love that one
Omegle,
too.
and Shane
Mm.
Yeah,
is a college player about to get drafted,
yeah,
and
I read
they,
that one.
write out or sext a little CNC fantasy.
It's kinda like
Mm.
that, but, like,
That
to
one's
the
called, like,
extreme.
that one's called, like, Who's Your Favorite Hockey Player?
Yeah, it's like that, but the extreme, and they meet
Alright.
on Tumblr. Yeah, I
Amazing.
sent the links.
Beautiful.
Okay, so,
I have to
we're
go,
at
so
the
we have to
end.
wrap up. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can find us on all social medias at Heated Archives Podcast, and if you can't find us, let me know and I will fix it. If you have any problems, do not contact me. Not me specifically, but you can reach out to one of us on the account. Probably won't be me answering. But if you're listening to us anywhere else that's not Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, that's also a problem. And I haven't heard of it happening yet, but just in case. And
Awesome.
yeah, I think that's it. I think that's
Awesome.
yeah.
Sponsors?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Real
Micah,
quick,
who's your
rapid
sponsor?
sponsors. My sponsor is the can of cold SpaghettiOs that I never heated up and I ate directly out of the can right before this podcast so I didn't pass out.
Mhm.
Woot.
What about
My
yours,
sponsor this
Jeka?
week is Canadian Tire, who I bought my little Mastercraft mini toolbox from with my birthday money, so I can keep all my slutty HUD stickers tucked safely away.
It's so cute. I saw
It is
that. Your little
adorable.
mini
I love
toolbox.
it.
No.
I love it so much.
My personal sponsor is Diet Coke Lime.
Oh my god, I want
Um,
one.
The local grocery store has the packs of it, and they're on sale. So I'm just kind of like buying the whole supply.
Want
And
one so bad.
the packaging on it is so 80s too right now. It is so vintage. And it's lime Diet Coke. It's very addicting. If you do not already drink Diet Coke, don't.
Oh my god, I would give my one good kidney for just a 12 pack of that right now, cold in the fridge, like a
I mean,
fridge safe.
I've got
Oh
11.
no.
I've got 11. You just
I don't
gotta
know if they would survive
fly to
shipping.
Denver. Yeah, fly to
Okay.
Denver.
I can't fly.
Oh, that's right. Amtrak?
Road trip.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
We gotta wrap up. I gotta go. I gotta go to
Yes.
Michael.
Intro
Go to
music.
Michael's. Doo-doo-doo.
Outro.
Outros.
I'm
All right,
done.
Ellie,
I love
go to
you.
Michael's.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. Okay. Micah, I will
I
say
should
on while
probably
you
tell
wait
Craig
for
to
the Craig thing.
Craig, stop. Craig, go.